What's up, everyone? My name is Casey. Thanks for joining me on my third episode of my Achilles recovery. So in this video, we're going to find out what I went through in weeks 5 through 6. Currently, I'm in week 7, but in weeks 5 through 6, it was mostly just the same stuff. I mean, I just had to do a lot of resting, a lot of keeping my foot elevated as long as possible. I actually had a doctor's appointment in between weeks 5 through 6, and it was actually a good appointment. So in my video before, I showed you my Achilles wedge that I had. Originally I had 3 of them. So in my doctor's appointment, I had 3 wedges in the back of my heel. Now he told me to remove one, so now I'm down to 2 wedges now in my boot. So my doctor told me I can lose one of those layers in my Achilles wedges that's in my boot. That's actually good news to hear, because that means you're making a lot of progress in your healing recovery. So right now, in weeks 5 through 6, I haven't done any steps yet, but I have been putting the crutches in between my arms and been walking a little bit. Not putting a lot of weight, but I have been doing a little bit of steps here and there. I've been only doing that every so often when I have nothing going on, but at the same time, I'm also a little nervous to put any kind of weight bearing onto my Achilles itself, but this is the time when I'm gonna start kind of pushing myself a little bit more. Even if it hurts a little bit, you gotta keep putting more weight on it as days go by, because the more weight you put on it, the more flexible your Achilles can get. So right now, my foot's still at an angle, but with that Achilles wedge that I lost, I've actually been able to flex my foot flatter a little bit better as the days go by. So still, when I'm laying in bed, I'm still just like have my toes pointing off my pillow, and I'm still doing the toe rises that the doctor originally told me what to do, and I've been noticing better results when I've been doing that lately. So I've been getting more flexible like that, and I've just seen a significant difference in the past few weeks. So in weeks 5 through 6, you start to notice that you are healing up. For me, not as much pain, but once you start physical therapy, you kind of feel soreness. So that's kind of like a new thing. So I still take my ibuprofen pills when I'm feeling a little sore, or if I'm feeling if my foot's also inflamed as well. That's also a good time for me to take them. So that's also been one of my things I've been doing. So normally when I'm out and about, if I'm usually working, luckily I have a sit-down job, but also when I come home, my foot is pretty swollen after 8 hours of being out working and all that. So right as soon as I get home, I elevate my foot. I do the best I can to have the blood just come down, and it's just better if you elevate your foot no matter what you do going outside. So just remember to always elevate your foot as much as possible, because you don't want your foot getting all swollen and all that. So that's one thing I've noticed. Also in weeks 5 through 6, you're just starting to feel better in your recovery. There's just been nothing but good things and good thoughts. So I've had a few appointments of physical therapy. Physical therapy, what they're really trying to do is massage your calf muscle, massage your Achilles. They're trying to like massage your heel, just the backs of your foot. They use this special tool, and they just went against my calf muscle and just squeezed the muscle itself all the way up to the back of my knee, and they just kept squeezing it, and it did hurt a lot. You can feel like a lot of pressure in your tendon area right behind your calf muscle, but at the same time, my leg felt so good after like maybe 5 minutes after he was done massaging my foot. It just took away a lot of like, I don't know, irritation or any kind of swelling that was down there, all that, I don't know, just pain in general. There hasn't been too much pain for me, but there's been minor aches and pains, but a lot of that goes away after that massage. But really, your calf muscle just feels a little bit more stiff after you get that massage. I don't know what kind of tool it was. It was some sort of metal object that just pushed against the calf muscle up and down. And he did that also, rubbed it on my heel, and then rubbed it all against my Achilles. So that felt really good and everything. So once you start physical therapy, you definitely notice a difference of what you are capable of doing now. I mean, no, you're still not walking yet when your first 2 weeks of physical therapy, but it gets a little bit more intense the days go by, the more physical therapy you do. For me, I do it every Tuesday and Thursday, so that's twice a week. Another thing that I felt that was positive is my doctor, after 10 weeks post-surgery, he wants me to get out of the boot and put on a regular shoe, which to me is a huge win. Good news I got from my second time going to physical therapy is I'm allowed to cycle in the house, which is actually a good exercise. and also it gets my foot back into motion as my Achilles is starting to heal a little bit better. I just know there's going to be a lot more physical therapy coming up and months to come. It's just going to be a process, so we just all got to remember this is all part of the process, and once we get used to this, we're going to be back on our feet, running, walking, playing sports, swimming, doing whatever we did outside, and I just can't wait for that moment. And right now I'm in a good place compared to weeks past. So yeah, so not much has changed, but day by day you are feeling better and better every single day. Even you're doing your stretches, like you're not really in pain, but you're just getting sore. That's all I can say is, like, I feel only sore when I have physical therapy. I'm not feeling physical pain yet because I haven't put too much weight on my foot. We're gonna find that out in my next video. So anyways, guys, not much is new. Like I said, you're just feeling a little bit more flexible. Your heel is starting to feel a little bit better. So there are positives in these weeks. But anyways, thanks guys for watching this third episode. There's definitely more videos to come. Just remember to like and subscribe down below. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.